Insights and Analytics, video blog number 1. That background noise that you're listening to there, that is not your computer. It is the recording device that's attached to the laptop that I'm using today. So don't try to adjust or think that there's something wrong with your computer. I apologize, but it's not you, it's me. So welcome to Insights and Analytics. Each of our video blogs presented from this site will begin with an agenda. Just like the video blog that you're watching today, our agenda is going to include an introduction, the 20-minute rule, digital advertising, and what to expect as we go forward with the video blog. After watching this video blog, I hope you're going to walk away with an understanding of what this website's going to share, how the videos are best used, what digital advertising is going to mean in the concept of revenue optimization and digital advertising sales, and how you're going to be able to gain a professional advantage by using the tools found in this website. So this website is going to be both a communication of data science and digital advertising, and a tool for anyone who needs to analyze and gain insights from digital advertising. I'm going to switch the viewer here for a moment. Hey, there we go. Hi again. Welcome to Insights and Analytics. My name is Mark Bertrand. I'll be the host today, and for many of the videos that you're going to be able to see and watch and learn from on this blog. And most of the time, you're not going to be looking at me during these videos. And instead, you'll see a screenshot of a live screen, something that we're sharing in the toolboxes, a presentation slide, and so forth. You're not going to be looking at me as much as that, but from time to time it's going to be necessary for us to be able to communicate and to see that there's not just a scientist and an engineer behind the screens, but that there's a real live person with interesting characteristics and odd behaviors and such. And so the more that you get to know a little bit about me personally, hopefully it's going to make it a little bit easier to understand how I'm communicating with you when we're talking about the technologies and the sophistication of mathematical principles and charts and graphs and reaching conclusions to go out there and sell more product, and to be able to show our salespeople and our management where we need to make changes to the advertising techniques and the actual banners and videos and keywords and all of the devices that our clients want us to be able to use to grow their business and grow their revenues. And so ultimately, what we're going to end up with is an opportunity to use the optimization resources to grow the revenues for our company. And that's bottom line. We grow revenue for the client, it grows revenues for our company. We make the client successful, the client's going to stick around to make us successful. And that's what we're trying to accomplish. That's what we will accomplish, actually. So a little bit more about me, real quick, is that I've been working in digital advertising since 1999, full-time. I've started building my very first business website in 1995. So with that said, I've participated in it and struggled through the growth and development of the internet and the many methods that we now know in advertising as they exist today. I've worked everything from designing and coding websites. I've created banner and video ads. I've developed apps and resources. I've worked with automation techniques. I've run web servers, installed hardware, developed software for web servers and web applications, and of course the application of analysis and analytics from server logs to Google Analytics to Bing and everything that happened in between times. So in my lifetime, I've accomplished an undergraduate degree in aeronautical engineering. I've got a graduate degree in mathematics with a major in statistics, and I hold an MBA. Last February, I found a sponsor, and I've started working towards on a PhD in data science, and it's quite exciting. But this video blog series that we're developing here is going to provide more of the hands-on application. It's going to be more of the how-to approach to developing the methods for analysis and for gaining the insights from that analysis, again, so that you will know precisely how to optimize that client's advertising efforts. Let me switch back to the presentation view. And this website is hosted on a secure server, right? As a registered secure certificate. And what that provides us with is everything that can be done internet, online, sophisticated encryption to protect the data that we put into the dashboards is in place and is being used. So the dashboards, which we'll be showing you in more details in many videos to come, are encrypted. And to access them, you are going to require a unique username and password. And to understand that it's necessary that we don't allow that information in more details than the client's willing to share to anyone else other than our internal employees. The use of the information contained on this site, such as this video blog, the pages that you'll find out there, the how-to descriptions that are on there, they are absolutely 100% free to use. The dashboard tools that we'll be going over and showing in detail are also free to use for current advertising clients and select employees of the company. The 20-minute rule is how I govern the length of each one of these video blogs. If the subject of this blog can't get communicated within 20 minutes, it just will not get published. I do this because your time is valuable and so is mine. There's a lot to be gained from a short and to-the-point video when illustrating the subjects that's as complex and sophisticated and often too technical, like analytics. I don't want to get us all bogged down in theory or case-by-case details. I don't want to be going through mathematical principles and proofs. Instead, what I wanted is to start truly looking for the insights that can be gained from the data that we're collecting. So within 20 minutes of watching the video blog, you should be able to walk away knowing precisely how to win more conversions for the client, how to get better information from the resources that we use, or to understand the data that we're already collecting about our digital advertising. So all of the videos are going to be archived on our server. You can access them in a variety of ways. They'll be sorted by category, by month and year. You can use the search application on the website, and it's there for you to be able to watch and learn at your own time, at your own pace rather, as you need to. If you need to go back and review and so forth, it'll be readily available there on the server. Briefly about digital advertising, the good news here is that everything can be measured online in digital ads. Every click, every hover, every entrance, every exit, it's all very measurable. Let me show you an example. We can get to the point of looking at the live minute-by-minute events. That's what's going on in the website right now. We can take a look and see what's been going on over the last 30 minutes, what's happening right here, right now. We've got 14 users on this site right now. 71% of them are using a desktop, 29% of them are using a tablet to access that site. We can see where the source of that traffic is right now. It looks like we're got 4 users from us. We can see that there's some keywords here that are not provided. That's a result of Google making changes September 2013 where PPC keywords are no longer used, but we can work around this. We start implementing and enforcing the use of UTM tracking, and we can start capturing those keywords. We can see right now what pages these users are visiting. We can drill down and we can look at the events. We say somebody has selected to email the client. We can look at conversions. We can see that somebody has looked at their weekly ad. Somebody else has viewed the locations. And this, we can switch to a 30-minute, and we can see that there's actually been 9 users viewed the locations page in the last 30 minutes. And that's what's available to us with online advertising. We can say that using analytics it can be very complex. You know, if we start looking at it from we got to code up the web pages, we've got to code up every product and every transaction within all of the service offerings and all of the channels. But in actuality, the important part of insights and analytics is that we want to work everything towards the conversion. The website from our client, the advertising that we're providing for that website for the client, every single channel that we use within that advertising should all be for one purpose only, and that is to increase the expected conversions. And a conversion is most beneficial to the client when it's tied to a revenue amount. And I'm going to show you many techniques and many ways that in future blogs of how you can identify the revenue and how you can then tie that conversion revenue to the clicks, to the hovers, to the choices that the users are making on that client's website. So we can put conversions in as either goals or on an attribution model or as an event. Then we have some challenging technology to deal with too, and that is as smartphones and tablets are becoming key devices in the attribution path that the consumers follow on the way to a conversion. Most of those browsers and devices do not provide analytics capturing software with details. The details such as where the visitor came from, have they been to your site before, or is this a new visit? Details of, are they a member? Have they registered with your shopping cart before? But the details that we're missing, we can deal with it. We don't like to, of course, but there's techniques and there's methods and there's ways that we can deal with even that missing information that will give us insights, even though it's missing. So there are 2 main sections within the dashboard that we'll be working with, and the first part of it is the campaign side, where you'll be building out the detailed information, the data gathering information, and an awful lot of tools and information that need to get set up from revenue optimization, the optimizer, in senior positions and in junior positions, that can be built out here, that when they're all in place, will begin to show us information regarding this client that provide us then with an understanding of how the advertising has been working, how it hasn't been working, and most importantly, what can we provide that the client needs to do next? What is it that the client's going to, hopefully we'll be able to put some predictives in place that say this step is the next step, and then beyond that we'll be able to do this and this and this, and all of it, of course, again tied to a revenue stream. And we have to set up all of the advertising, and digital especially, as an ongoing experiment. And it's beneficial to do this, of course, because it's so right now. It's so easy to just go ahead and show them what the advertising can do and what it can accomplish right now. The second part of Insights and Analytics is, of course, the reports. And the reports provide the communication of research with key associates. You're going to be able to provide detailed information and regular information to the account executives and the stakeholders, management and so forth, that will communicate precisely of what's going on and what needs to change, what needs to happen next. And so depending on the personas that we'll talk about, you'll have the ability to automate these reports and get it in front of the right people. So I think that as you start using the dashboards of Insights and Analytics, that you're going to find that it is the resource that you'll want to use to stay ahead of technology. You'll know in advance where technology is taking us. Changes to Google algorithms, Bing algorithms, how Facebook is rolling out new ways and techniques of advertising, how analytics and data collection, tag management systems are impacting what advertisers needing to do next. You'll find that by using this dashboard that you're going to be able to more readily grow revenues. Not just grow revenues for the company, which is absolutely critical, but we're going to be able to actually start growing revenues for the clients or partnering agencies, and all of this is going to be coming from the digital efforts that we make today. So I look forward to providing many good blogs in the future, and thank you very much.